Guys, it's finally here. The Chogokin Liger 0. Yes, after, man, a hell of a week in shipping, it's here. It's finally here. This guy came all the way from Japan just to stop because of bad weather, and then after it got to my town, it was like, hey, you know what, let's go to the other town, yeah. And I just got it from the post office, and it only had arrived like 10 minutes ago. So man, it is one of those shipping nightmares, but it's here. It's here. And I have to say, this box looks great. I like how they show you the size of it, the Liger in that post trigglycerin claw something, which is really awesome. Just the back of it, it's really cool. It's pretty cool. It's a really nice looking box, and man, I cannot wait to open this up. So let's go and open this bad boy up. Okay guys, let's open it up. Now, I know what you're thinking. This thing, oh my god, this thing, do I have to cut it? No, you don't. You don't have to cut it, just do this. There you go. Very easy to remove that. And now, check it over here. And you guys can see that we don't have tape. Well, we do have tape here. You can see that we do have tape here. But this is just an outer box. And hopefully you guys can see it properly. Here is the actual box, which is really awesome. So let's get this in the rotating base and let's check it out. This box looks awesome because it looks like the Ligers on the field. You got some detailing technical specs on it, which you can see right now in the front. As you can see, the depth, the height, the weight, the max speed, really awesome. And the back of the box is just so cool. So they give you some really nice information of the Liger, of course. You can see it there on the back, diecast and everything. Sorry that everything is in Japanese, but that's how it works. Still pretty awesome. So let's get to finally open this guy. Okay guys, so it's time to cut. There's a tape here, that's where we're gonna cut it. So hopefully you can do this without problems. This thing looks pretty tight in there. So there we go, got it. And don't worry guys, we'll give you a better angle once we open this baby up. Here we go. Okay, so here's the armor, as you guys can see there, with the little pilot there in gold, which looks pretty nice. The soy core, and here's the actual Liger. You can see how well protected this guy is, which is what you want. Here are the cannons, and here it looks to be, gosh, I want to say the tail. Now, so you have pretty much 3 boxes. You got the Liger, this is heavy here, wrapped in foam, so it's well protected. And then you have the armor here in the plastic, which is nice. But here is the stand, which I love how big it is. It looks great with the lines, man. You can probably use this for Gundams as well as a launching pad. That looks awesome. And the rest of the armor with the articulated stand, which is pretty awesome. So let's open these bad boys up. I hope you guys enjoyed this angle. Really hope you guys do. So let's open it up. We'll start off with this part here, because this is the stand and it's pretty big. And let's look the light. There's no tape here. There you go. And I gotta say, this is pretty darn cool. You see these little hexagon shapes here? Oh, I thought you could remove them. Okay, so now sometimes S.H.Figuarts has done this where their Super Mario stands, like you can remove these hexagon shapes here, and you can definitely like add the stand here or anything like that. But it looks like this is just for decoration. And by the way, this is obviously a fingerprint magnet, as you guys can see. But this is where the articulate arm is gonna go, and these are the lengths that you're gonna be able to put it on. Pretty easy, as you guys can see, has the soy logo here. Pretty nice. So yeah, it's very simple, but it should get the job done. Now, obviously, check out the arm here. This is pretty beefy, honestly. Yeah, so you put it down here, make it go up and down, there to lock, left and right, up and down. Looks like it has a few more things here. Interesting. And you can move here. So how you attach it? Really easy. Just attach it here, and there you go. Now this is pretty similar to the one I got with my 3-0 chin getter, which they have the clips here, and what you do to remove them, actually you just pinch them like this and then pull them out. That's how it works. But really easy to use. This is what attaches to Liger. Okay. Oh, so I see. Now, this is also how they did it with the 3-0 chin getter. Do you see that it has these shapes there? So depending on where you want it is how you're gonna slide it in. That is good. The thing is that you lose articulation to the side and side, so you have to put it in perfectly like that, straight there, and that's what you use. Now this, I don't know what you're gonna be using this for right now, but I'm guessing this has to do with something for the armor. In my opinion, I think I know I have the instruction book. Check it out. We'll go check it out, don't worry. I think this is made so you can get the armor pieces not just out of here, but take them off the Liger. And this is one of the armor pieces. This is the one that goes on one of the cheeks. Cover the face. That looks pretty good. Now my only gripe is this off-white color here. It's a little bit too yellowish for me. I wish it was another color, but this is looking pretty awesome. So let's go and open the armors up. Okay guys, so this is the rest of the armor. And let me tell you something, it's not a lot what you're getting here. Which is a little bit of a letdown, especially like Bandai is pretty crazy charging us $224 US for the other three armors. I mean, you're not really getting a lot here. They had to be less expensive, and they had to not be premium Bandai in my opinion. So let's open this up. There's no tape. It's just gonna be straight open there. Sorry for opening my camera there. And as you guys can see, this is the armor. I didn't know the Liger had wings. What? Yeah, so with this part, I've never seen something like this on a Liger before. Like even my HMM Liger Zero Empire does not have anything like this. This is new. Remember that this version of the Liger is Chogokin's Bandai's version, you know, so they're gonna change stuff. Oh, man, these thrusters look epic. As you guys can see, there's articulation here, articulation here, articulation here, which is pretty awesome, man. You're supposed to just pull them. We'll check that out soon. Oh my god, it is pretty crazy. Here you have the little pilot seat, And of course you got your pilot, aka Big Cloud, in gold, which looks pretty awesome. That looks pretty darn cool. Nice gold color that they did for it. And of course we got the soy core. Hopefully this thing won't be falling out. Looks like the soy core is attached there, but we'll see. Oh, you can remove it. Okay. So you can remove the core. I don't know why you want to, honestly. Keep it there, so you don't lose it. So here's the actual armor. These are the side vents. This should open close, right? Or not, or have the wrong ones. We'll see when we actually armor it up, but it's looking great. I like the markings that they have. As you can see there, it's a 0 right there. Has the serial number, a little bit of text. That's pretty much all you need, you know. Just a little bit of markings here and there, not a lot of crazy ones. This is looking pretty cool, so let's go to the light. Hey yo, man, let's get the yayo. Let's get the yayo, right? It looks like a Coke package, honestly. I don't know who in Bandai went like, hey, let's do it like this, but okay. Looks like we're opening a big drug deal here. Let me reiterate that this is not drugs, this is an actual figure. So FBI, CIA, whatever, DOA, whatever, blah, 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 insert your alphabet letter soup here. This is a Liger. So if you come after me for this, you're gonna get this. Hey, could you imagine that the FBI comes, or ICE, like, oh, give us the drugs, and I go like, here you go. What? We said drugs. No. What was in the video is this. I already showed you the video. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh man, I was not expecting this to be such a hassle here, because the other parts are very well protected with just plastic, but you have to remove this. Now there should be another one down here, and this is the thing. You see how this is already coming loose? Guarantee you, if we remove this one in this position without holding it, this is gonna fall. So hold it here, and yeah, I know I need a bigger studio. I do. I should really get myself some Goldbox lights and a better table. So got that off, and piece of resistance. Here it is, guys. The Liger 0 frame mode. Yes, remember that Bandai is calling it the frame mode when it doesn't have the armors on. Like that, so it's the frame mode, so very well protected. Do we just pull it out here like this? Yes, we do. This had like handling a sculpture or something really fancy. So here it is, guys. That's the light. That's it. That's the freaking Liger. What's this? How do we remove this part here on the sides? Yeah, it's just plastic. Rip it off. There we go. That's the Liger 0 frame mode, as you can see here. And obviously this guy needs an inspection to make sure that the armor and everything's okay. So definitely gonna be doing that. So let's open the last part, which is the instruction manual. Oh wait, no. What? I forgot these. Okay, so this is the gun for under the chest, which actually looks pretty nice. It's a very different design from the Chogokin ones and the ones in the actual show. So this is very different. And this one is the one for the tail, which I don't think he ever uses it, but in the games it does shoot. You got this one here. But so far, looking at my Liger here, I don't see any problems, no scratches or anything. But I'm gonna take a closer look at it and all that stuff. So let's keep going. So this is the instruction manual, so let's open it up. Okay, so let's check out the instruction manual here. So you guys can see, basically telling you everything you got in the box, the Liger, the armor, the little pilot, the sword core, the weapons. As you guys can see, it says requires 2 Lr-44 or 7 A76 bottom batteries, which are included for demonstration purposes. So if you choose have them inside it, you're also gonna get the stand, the articulate stand. We already went over that. And here is how you're gonna access the batteries. So as you guys can see, anything that has to do with the head, you have to remove this part here. Now it's just delicate in a bunch of areas, which is something that I don't like. I wish it wouldn't say that, because hey, you don't want to break anything. So looks like the batteries are gonna have a low tap, like a lot of them have, that you just pull it out and that's how they're gonna work. On and off switch. Be careful with the sharp teeth. Another thing is that obviously the eyes are the parts that are gonna light up. Now you're gonna need a screwdriver to access the batteries, and here's how you put them. So you can see, positive to the left, negative to the right, and that little black part, yeah, that is for remove the batteries. There's a little hole here that you guys can see, and you just stick it in there and you pop them out. Now this is how you start putting on the armor. You're gonna start with the head. You're gonna open it up and you're gonna prepare the pilot seat, because you remove this part, you put this one on. So you put the pilot seat on it, and then you put the pilot down and you put this part on the back, and then you close it up and you got your pilot there. Now for the sword core, you open it up, you take the actual core, put it in there. Remember that you can remove it, but like I have said before, it's just a ball. So if you don't want to lose it, just keep it in there. Just keep it in there. Don't worry about it. Nobody cares about the sword core. Okay, nobody cares about this. You just put it in there, stick it there, keep it there. Don't worry. Now the sword core does have this little fins here, which you're just gonna pop them up here, and then you're gonna pull the head down, and that's all you have to do with the sword core. Is there, whatever. Nobody cares about the sword core. Now go over here and you can see some of the articulation that he's gonna have. We'll go over the articulation, don't worry about that. The different points and everything, so that's pretty cool that they actually tell you the articulation. But be careful, I do not like that, especially here. So you gotta be careful with this thing. And then comes to the actual point of the armor. Now telling you, hey, you're gonna put this part here that goes under the neck first, then you're gonna add The armor for the cheeks, a little bit this part here for the back of the head. Then you're gonna add these ones as well, which are the one that has the articulation, the top of the head, and then make sure that they actually move. Then we're gonna come here to the shoulder pads, which we're gonna be attaching them. And by the way, do not believe the BS that is going around of people saying that, oh, the zero frame mode has different attachment points than the normal one. That's BS. That's not true. That is not true. Confirmed by Premium Bandai themselves. You can use the armor sets, the Jaeger, the Panzer, the Schneider, with this one. There's no difference. The difference being that the zero frame mode just has the frame. It's just the frame. It doesn't have the white armor. That's all. That's all the big difference. So you attach this part here for the chin guards, and it looks like the armor is gonna have a little bit of articulation to the sides, which is good. Then you go to the one at the back legs, you do the same, and then you attach the gun here, which is the one for the tail. And after that, you're gonna be putting this part here on the back, and then this one here that is basically the stabilizing blades. Yeah, these are the stabilizing blades. They made them look like this, like wings is what I call them, but no, there's the stabilizing blades, which is a pretty cool idea how they made them. And then you have this here, and then you attach the actual thrusters to them, and you can open the little wings, you can open them up, you can pull them out, which is pretty nice. You also have the articulation point here, and the guns here, which you can push them back to reveal the barrels, and then you have the full Liger. Now, this part here is very interesting because it shows you how the stand works, but this is the thing you really want to keep an eye on. Why? Check this out. Just like a real cat, the claws are inside. They're actually retractable, and you can actually pull them out, making it look like this. So you gotta be careful because it might fall, it might tumble, but that's pretty darn awesome right there. And that's the whole instruction booklet. Like, we went through all of it. There's nothing else but to check out the Liger, check out some poses, check out the articulation, and then finish up this review. Check it out, guys, the Liger Zero. This thing is looking pretty darn awesome. Now, as you guys can see, there's zero frame mode, of course. That means it doesn't have any armor on it, just the one it needs to basically be able to armor switch or anything like that. And I got to say, it looks great. The detailing on it looks pretty darn awesome. The colors are pretty darn nice. I do wish they would have used a little bit more of the shiny gold on the claws, but other than that, it's like, this guy looks great. I mean, even the tail looks pretty nice. Just, man, it's so striking, it's so real. It's actually pretty heavy as well, which is pretty darn good. So it's enough talking about the zero mode, so let's go check out the articulation and check out some poses with it before we armor him up. Okay, so the articulation, well, the legs are in this really crazy looking joint here, so you guys can see there, which goes up but also go down. It's really tight, by the way. Goes side to side here. It's actually really weird because it's very different from the HMM, because you also have this articulation here as well. Got this one, so he's able to swipe. You got the articulation here. Sounds like ratchet joints, which is good. And then you have the paw, which has the full range of articulation. Do remember that the claws do extend out, so you guys can see here. Just cool. These move individually from the looks of it, which is nice. You got this other claw here as well. Also has articulation individually there. And this guy is pretty heavy. Now, head can go up this much and can go down that much, which is quite a lot. That's good. These move also. Remember that does open and close here. Can go side to side, left and right. And honestly, I like how when you move it side to side, the neck also moves with it, which is pretty nice. Like that. Now, this part here, you can see that it can move as well. Torso, ab crunch. So this is pretty cool how they made it work. Way better than what Asian Man did. Remember with the Asian Man one, you have to pull here and push, but not of that. So you can have the back move individually from the front, which I like. And the tail here, it goes up, goes down, and it goes side to side here. This is one of the parts that's said to be careful with the tail. So pretty much have a bunch of movement with the freaking tail, which is pretty awesome. In the back, the legs work the same as the front ones. You guys can see there. Also have those ratchet joints, so that's pretty much for the articulation on it. Pretty darn good. Okay guys, so let's open up, let's put on the big cloud figure, let's turn out the lights, and let's put the soy core on. So we're gonna open this part here. Now we're gonna remove this part here. Now it says that you have to be careful with it, and there we go. So we have revealed where the lights are gonna be, which is this little tab here. But before let's go here, remove this little tab. Darn, I want to cut my fingernails until I need them. Okay, come on. Even I want this to go. Okay, so we got that, and now we can put the lights on. And as you guys can see, it's just a single light. But that single light, check it out there. That looks pretty awesome. So now that we got that, now let's get bit. Okay, but let's turn these off for now. So what do? We're gonna take this port, and we're gonna take this. Is this the pilot seat, or is this the other thing? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so now put it down here. And by the way, it comes with a clear version, which honestly, I think I'm gonna use the clear version instead. Yeah, as you guys can see, we got normal one and clear. I think I'm gonna use the clear because with the clear, it won't bother the light that much from the looks of it. So should be here, like so. Yeah, should be like that. And remember, pretty much the pilot is not gonna really. Oh yes. supposed to sit here, but for some reason with this one is not actually able to sit there. Really? Goes there. There's no other form of it. Yeah, that's weird. So, for some reason this one works, but this one doesn't. Huh. Weird, right? Maybe that one's supposed to be for them, you know, no pipe. Guys, you guys can see there. Fitting perfectly there, and there you go. You close it up. And every time you want to turn it on, you have to open here, pop that out. You want to pilot, which they have found a better way to do that. So, time for a soy core, which we have to raise the head as high as we can get it, which is that, which is gonna reveal this part here. Now that that is released, we're gonna take the soy core and we're just gonna pop it in there. Right. Yeah. Just gonna put it in there, and then we're gonna raise these things. Yeah. Oh yeah. Gonna do this. Yeah. So it's gonna fit like that. Make sure you have it like this. And after that's done, then you lower the head, and there we go. That's how you put the soy core on and the pipe. Okay guys, a quick tip here. If you're gonna display the Liger with the pilot inside it, or Big Cloud, whoever you want to name him, if you're gonna display it like that and you're gonna have the lights on, you probably don't want to display with the lights on when you have the pilot inside it, because check this out. By doing that, you're really gonna decrease the intensity of the light in the eyes. Let me get you a closer look. Let me turn off my light here so you guys can see that it's not a lot. It's not coming out a lot. And yes, it's on. Check it out. See? It really hinders the light inside it. It really does block a lot. So, if you're like me and you want to have that bright shiny light, you have to display it with the clear one, with this one. So the pilot, pretty much decoration, and once you add it here, close it, so you guys can see. Oh, looks really good, doesn't it? Let me show you. See, even with the light on, you can still see it. So if you're gonna display with the light on, do not display with these, okay? Display with just the clear one. Okay guys, it's time to arm him up. Yes, it's time to put the armor on. So, got the first few pieces here, like this one. So, I'm gonna follow the instructions. It says that this one here goes here, so as you guys can see there, so some holes, some pegs I mean, no, you just line them up, and first part of the armor is on, so that is attached there, which is great. Next part of course is this top part right here, and this is gonna be attached up here. It doesn't say put this first, put this second or anything, because next one is these ones, of course, the ones for the cheeks here, and it's gonna be pretty simple. Just line them up and boom, there's one. And let's get the other one. Remember, just line up the hole and placement. Let me see. I think I got this one wrong. Oh, this one's right, okay. Okay, so now we got the face done. You guys can see there. So that's the first part. That's our first step. Okay, next part is this part here, and this one you can go first, second, whichever you want. That's basically the top of the head here, which is gonna allow us to move it up and down, which is pretty good. Now these ones here, I don't see the mark as left and right, so I'm guessing it doesn't matter. These ones are going to be attached to the back of the neck. You see here? Yeah, there. Same shape, so I don't think there's going to be any problems. So just gonna pop this one in there, and then we'll take the next one. Just gonna pop it in here, and boom, just like that. Liger now has at least the front part of the armor on it, and check that out. It's actually looking pretty cool. So yeah, really liking that. It's awesome. So let's keep going. Okay guys, next part is gonna be the shoulder pads. Now you see this one that has the 0 logo on it? This one goes to the front. Now this one has R here, a small one, but this one, which has the marking, has a bigger one. So this one's for the back, this one's for the front. So you're just gonna attach it here. There's an articulation point there, so you're just gonna attach it there, like so. There you go. And as you guys can see here, you can move it a little bit. That's good. And now let's attach it to this one. Let me give you another look here on this side, yeah. And then we're just gonna attach it here. And as you guys can see, there's articulation there as well, which is great. So you can basically have them like this, see, on the front. And then you can just push them back in. Now, let's do the other two. And same as the other ones, the one with the logo goes in here. By the way, the joint is actually die cast, so no problems there. As you can see, you can move like that. And this one as well. And there we go. So that's really sweet. So we got the shoulder pads, we're almost done. We're gonna be adding the armor here to the legs. Now there's this armor here, which is not labeled or anything, and then there's this one. This one is for the front of the legs, but this one is for the right leg because the logo is facing that way. So that one is for this one. So what you're gonna do is, hopefully a camera can get it, you're just gonna attach it here. Now it does not say, hey, this one goes first, this one goes second, nothing like that, by the way. It just says like put it here. Okay, so let me just move this a little bit better. And this one is for the right. You can see that it has the little letter there. It says Liger 0 down there. And you're just gonna line it up. Let me check that I have the right one. Yeah, you have the right one. Oh, I see. Okay, if it's not entered properly, it's because this part has articulation, as you guys can see there. Yeah. Now I didn't notice something on my armor. There's some parts that have this. Let me just adjust the focus here. A little bit of black there, a little bit of dots, like imperfections, but still not too bad. They don't really bother me that much, but yeah, just extend this properly like so and just pop it in there, just making sure that it does go in. Yeah, it's a really tight fit, but it does go in. Okay, so now that's in. Now we're gonna go to these here. And these ones, well, I'll feel stupid. This one is basically this part, but from the front. This one's go on the back. That's why. That's why it didn't make sense. So when you go to the back, you're just gonna attach this one, the back leg, which would be the knee here, and you're gonna attach them just like this. And now that it's attached there, then you take one of these and you're gonna attach it here with this one. Now make sure, yeah, okay, it's focusing there, and we're just gonna make sure to line it up with the holes. Can be a little bit tricky from the looks of it, and there we go. So that's how you place those armors. So let's go to these ones again. Man, once you know what you're doing, this armor changing system is actually pretty fast. Now watch me mess that up and be like, oh man, now it's not working. You know, because when you say something is good, it turns to shit almost instantaneously. Like, just make sure you have that all the way to the front, and then when you pop it in there, just, and like I told you guys what's gonna happen, it happened. Okay, so now that's there. But you can take this and put it right now here and just save yourself a little bit of time and guessing. Oh, you still have to do it, but you know, just for the sakes of putting it on there. We're gonna take the last one. Let's go to the back here, line it up, and just push it in there, and there we go. He's almost armored up, but he's still missing a few pieces. Okay, so the next part is the tail. Let me just move it here so you guys can see it properly. Just get it in focus. Okay, so there's the tail. This is all you need, and looks like you line it up here with these grooves here, and just gonna push it down, I'm guessing, because it doesn't show anything else, but it's supposed to enter from here, from this part. So it's supposed to be like so. Okay, there we go. Okay, scary but not too scary. You know, this part here. This part is another thruster. You guys can see there, another vernier. I think you can you raise it? No, doesn't look like you can do anything with this one. And you're just gonna plug it in here. So, just gonna plug it like so. There you go. You got the butt thruster there. That's what it's gonna look like. Get that out of the way. So it's really starting. You know, at this point, you already have the shape of the Liger. Is just missing 2 more parts. So let's go. Okay, for this next part here, we're going to go back low, back down here, because it's gonna be attached here. That there. So let me just focus in on that here. So this is a trick. When I was putting on the freaking stand, I had trouble putting the piece in here. So what you can do is this. You see how that, focus it. See how that comes down. Just like that. So it looks like that. So everything is fully open up. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna line it up. Make sure that everything is in focus here so you guys can see there. And then you're just gonna put it in there. Now obviously the legs are getting in the way, so just move them. Okay, it's kind of difficult to do. And there we go. You see? So it's supposed to look like that, and then push the legs back. Then this folds in, and that's how you get there. And then you lock these up. Get a better look. Now you can just, you know, move this up and down, and move them like this. And close them up. You did with that one. Okay, see, that's actually pretty cool. That actually looks pretty cool. You know, just having them like this, and you just close them up, and there you have the stabilizers. And this part fell, but I'll put it back on. And now the piece of resistance, the last part. This one, well, it's not the last part, but it's the last big part. Okay. This is a pain to put on the HLM ones because you got to do some force. But this one is actually pretty cool. Check this out. Before we put it in, if you take the wings here, this little side wings, and let me focus, and you do this. Bring them all the way. Oh, it open up. Yes, it's open us up, and you can move this part up and down here. Cool. And then you just put them out here, and oh, and they closed. That's pretty neat. So let's actually put it on. And just change the focus. You guys can see there's a hole there. So just gonna put it in there. Just gonna line it up, and hopefully we don't have any problems. And nope. That's it. That's it. These are his thrusters. That's so cool. Last part is these, which are the guns. And by the way, boom, boom. Got a little bit of articulation there, which is pretty nice. And this is pretty easy. You're just gonna bring the Liger up. The hole is right there. Put that in there. There you go. Now we have a fully armed up Liger 0. This thing is just awesome. Like fully armed up. It looks so darn good. The colors look great. The only thing, like I said, I don't like that yellowish white that they use. That's the only thing that I would change of this guy, honestly. But with the lights on, this guy looks very darn impressive, I have to say. This looks beautiful with all the detailing and everything on it. This is just so darn cool. And the armor is pretty easy to put on, and if you feel like there's anything that's loose, just push it in a little bit. A lot of the places, the holes and the pegs where the armor goes is metal, it's die cast. You don't have to worry about it. The only other thing is that most of the armor tends to be plastic. Like this is pretty much plastic, when other areas are, you know, die cast. That's one of the gripes that I wish they would have used more die cast on the armor. That's why I say that Bandai's a little bit crazy charging that much for the optional armors. Hopefully they stop, you know, being premium Bandai at some point and they just offer them normally, because let's face it, most of the people that got this Liger got this one, not the premium Bandai exclusive one. So yeah, I'm still gonna try and get my hands on the armor, but we'll have to wait and see how that goes. So let's go and check out some poses with him fully armored up. Okay guys, it's time for the comparison. Yes, the H&M Liger Zero Empire version versus the Soul Chogokin Liger Zero. I gotta say, the Chogokin one looks pretty good. You know, it's a model kit, it's a plastic model kit, but the Chogokin just has so much more detail to it. I mean, and it feels solid. So here's the thing. Like, which one is better? The Chogokin is better. Like, it's not even comparable. I mean, a $60 model kit against the Chogokin is just really unfair. And one of the big things here is obviously that the Chogokin one is just better in the articulation department. Not because it has more articulation, of course. Not only that, but it's just how solid it is. And it comes with the stand, and it lets you do so much stuff, and the light up eyes is just awesome. Obviously you can mod the Chogokin one, add lights to it and make the articulation better, but that takes more work, you know. I'm just talking about right out the box. Like, the Chogokin one is a lot better, and it's honestly, it's like this. Will I be buying another Chogokin Zoid? Probably not. It's really expensive. $272 US. That's what I pay for mine. The Chogokin one is only 60, you know, it's really cheap. And the thing is that, man, when we get to Berserker Fury, those big Zoids, if they ever release them as Chogokis, they're gonna be way more expensive. The other thing being that I like the markings on the Chogokin, but I wish I was allowed to put them, and that's a big advantage that the Chogokin one has, because it comes with the stickers and you can put them anywhere you want. Yes, but you can see they're pretty much the same size, and the big difference being obviously that one is plastic and one is die cast. And like I said, the joints. It's just one of those things that I love the Chogokin one, and gosh, I'm not gonna get another Liger. Obviously, I just want its armors. But if I were to be collecting Zoids, I would stick with buying the model kits and leaving the Chogokin ones for special ones. You know, like Liger 0, like Berserk Fury, you know, those ones. That's how I would do it, because that's how I'm doing my Super Roll Awards collections now. I'm gonna keep some of them as high grades, and some of the other ones I'm gonna get them as Blitzways and 3-0, just depends on the design. But I'm not gonna do that for everyone. And man, it's still cool seeing them both together. It's just nice. Now, let's get to some gripes that I have with my Liger 0. One being that for some reason it doesn't have chippings in the paint, but what it has is a little bit of like this black paint on some of the white armor areas, and that's one of the things that I already checked. It's not enough for them to exchange it, but still kind of sucks. I mean, you don't see them in a lot of places, but that's the thing that sucks. The other thing is that this guy is heavy, so when you put him on the stand, make sure he's there, he's secured, and that he's not gonna fall off. The other thing is that, well, he's metal, there's sharp areas, so expect to get a nick or two here and there. And other than that, they did an amazing job with it. They did an awesome job with it, and I love it. I really like how the thrusters open and close. Love that. I love how you can reveal the claws. The lights, I like the lights, but I don't like that when you put the pilot in there and you put the lights on, it completely makes it so it doesn't look good. It just mitigates the strength of the light that's in there. It doesn't make it look as cool as it should be, so just keep it with the clear one. But other than that, this is one hell of a kit. One hell of a kit. The only thing that I would have added, maybe make a strike laser claw LED. That would have been pretty cool if they have done that. But yeah, guys, if you're on the fence again, I say get the normal version. Get this version. Don't get the zero mode version, because the zero mode, zero frame, whatever you want to call it, doesn't have the white armor. It just gives you a naked cat, a shaved cat that you do not want. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. And now, see you guys next time.